It's Gina askme, Power of Healing. So, yeah, I didn't get my video up on Monday. Do you believe that another funeral? So, I had to come on here and tell y'all that this was, I think, my fourth or fifth funeral in, I don't know, 2, 3 months. Crazy. Just crazy. There's a lot of sick people in my church family and in my circle. And it's disgusting. I think the devil brought cancer here. I swear, it's evil. It's just evil. So I hope everybody's doing well. I hope that life is okay for you. And I hope that you're happy. I do. And I hope that if you're married, marriages are in trouble. I hope that you struggle. If you're struggling, fight to keep it. Too many people walk away from their marriage. It's just so easy now. We get annulments. It doesn't even matter. We just walk out. And what I believe that there should be a court that you have to go to. And the judge sends the couple somewhere on a marriage retreat. And they have to work and remember why they fell in love. I wrote a mission statement on my website. And I said that I don't know if you guys feel it, but, don't you feel like something's just not right? And you just can't put your finger on it, but something's not right. I'm talking in the world today. I think Satan is showing his face more and more. And he's not even hiding it anymore. Marriages are in trouble. Our children are in trouble. There's so many overdoses, suicides, homicides. They're just out of control. But last week I talked about blaming God, and I said we were going to do a video on the cross, that people are so uncomfortable about talking about what Jesus went through. And I'm going to give you a little short version, because even I don't know everything, but what I do know, I don't know if you went to see the movie Mel Gibson, oh Lord, I can't remember what it was called. You know my head, it's Gina. But and it was graphic, really graphic, and what he showed wasn't even a fraction of what Jesus went through. His intestines were hanging out. His back was ground meat. He was torn to pieces and made to carry his own cross up Calvary Hill. He was spit on, beaten. Anything you can think of. They had whips with hooks on them. And they would whip him and rip skin like a fishing hook, you know? And when they'd whip him, a part of him would come with it. Imagine being born to die. Your only job, you are born to die for us. Do you guys ever think about that? Tortured for days. Sometimes I think about it and it makes me sick. I'm not worthy of that. None of us are. None of us are. It's disgusting. But he had to, because if he didn't, we wouldn't have the Holy Spirit. And the Holy Spirit is what pushes me every day. It's who speaks to me, who guides me to do the right thing. I'm a sinner. We're all sinners. Even the Pope is a sinner. There's only one person that was born with no sin, no condemnation, and that is Jesus Christ. He is the only human being that was born and earned that title. I hope that you read your word. If you read the Bible, it's pretty, look, before I got saved, I couldn't read the Bible. I tried so many times. I couldn't get past the first page. Number one, Old Testament, because Catholics make you read the Old Testament first. Well, I'm reading it now. I'm halfway through it. I understand it now, mostly, but I have a study Bible. And what I don't understand, my Bible tells me in layman's terms. You gotta get if you can't read the Bible and it's like, I don't understand. You got to get you a study Bible. I'm telling you, I have, my husband bought me a Bible, the English version, trans version. See, I don't say the right words. Um, New English version, I think. But it's kind of like in layman's terms. But and it was it was better than the regular, King James. But the study Bible, oh, it was like reading like a high school book. Trust me. Please get a study Bible. I mean, it explains to you in ways that you can understand it. Really. And I have trouble writing my scriptures down, so they're all on my phone. In my Bible app, I save them and they're in there. But I have many scriptures, but I want to know if some, you know, I'm going to put in the description, because I'm going to put this on YouTube. I'm going to put this everywhere. My website. It's not finished. Jesus. I pray to him to help me, because I'm telling you, hours upon hours I work and work at this website. It's hard. It's Wix. So I'm doing it myself because I didn't have $200-300 for somebody to make me one. So, doing it myself. It's taken a long time. It's turning out pretty cool. So, I'm going to give it to you. You know, it's me. You know what my motto is. This is a real channel. I'm real. Life is real. It is what it is. So I'm going to give you the channel. I'm going to put it on. And look it up. It's in construction. And I don't even know what comes up when you put the website in, actually, because I just changed it to a new one that will be accepted in the URL window. So I'll give you that. And oh, you know, don't you want to be happy? See, I'm going to tell you. Where's it at? Oh. I have a pain pump. Okay. This is a Medtronic. It's called a bulldoze. Here we go. I turn this on, and there's a mechanism in the back, and I point it to the pump on my belly, and it'll once it catches it, and it beeps, and it gives me a dose. So I just want to tell you this because I'm going somewhere with it. My neck, my range is becoming where I can't even turn it all the way to the side. I certainly can't turn it around to the back. My head's dropping again. When I was bedridden, my head would just drop. Just drop down because the muscles were too weak. It couldn't hold it up. And it's not like that, but it's starting to weaken again. got to get... So sorry, excuse me. So I have 3 discs that are bone on bone in my neck. The whole reason that I got the surgery is because I was too heavy and high risk because the nerve damage is so bad. And he wanted to get in there and get the nerve damage. So it's in constant pain because that nerve is pushing on that spine. And 3 discs are bone on bone. So, now my lower lumbar, I thought it was 2. Well, it is 2. One is completely bone on bone. The other one has a tiny bit left. Now, I need my neck fused. And he was going to get a cadaver piece of bone and put it where the nerve is pushing on the disc because it's bone on bone. Okay. My thoracic was the middle of your back. Okay. You have your cervical, thoracic, lower lumbar. My thoracic is picking up all the slack. And my knots are so bad they wrap around underneath my rib cage. All the way around. It's so painful now. I used to massage was just, it was can't even go get a massage anymore. It's so painful. I'm going to try the water. Still haven't went, but we got a car. So, I can go now. The fibromyalgia, my hands, they're not exact. I have very big hands, but they're double the size. Every morning, these hands are swollen to double that. My knees snap, crack, and they pop out, and I can't get it popped back in, and I drop. Both my knees need surgery again. I mean, the pain is unbearable. My feet get cramps so bad, like, do you ever get like a Charlie horse in the arch of your foot? Okay, that's constant. What I'm telling you this for, and my stomach got this bulge from the pain pump, so it looked like I got a spare tire. I do. What I'm telling you this for is, if you look at me, I don't look disabled, do I? I don't. So it's really hard for people to understand when I don't show up, or I can't do anything, or I'm down for 2 days. My pain started 20 years ago when all that trauma was just buried, and the anger and resentment, and woo, I could swear like a trucker. Man, was I just bad. But that's when the pain started, and it hasn't stopped. It psychologically broke me. This pain will kill you if you let it. If you don't get past just come to me. Let's talk. It can be private. There's so many options. You don't even have to tell me your name. But I know there's thousands of you that want to talk about get it off your chest. I know there is. If you just give me a chance, I promise I can help you. I really can. And it really is my mission statement. It's my goal. Because I wouldn't wish how I suffered on Satan. And I don't want... There's too much shit going on. We don't need to carry around our sack of shit when there's enough shit in the world. Because I'm telling you, something's going on. I feel it. It's in my gut. I don't want to see any of you go through what I did. Don't wait till you're in your 40s to get it. Please. Listen, I'm not going to Bible thump you. I'm not going to Jesus jump you. If that's what you think, totally wrong. Counsel. Counsel. If you want to talk about God, that's up to you. Will I bring it up, talk about it once in a great while? If it comes to me and my story, yes. But that's not how it works. So if that's what you think, because I talk about it a lot, because I'm a Christian. But if that's what you think, don't think that. Because what Jesus has taught me more than anything is to love all and to pick my brothers and sisters up. And that's all I'm trying to do, is pick you up and keep you up. Wouldn't it be nice to get up? All that crap lifted up. Gone. God already forgave you for it. That it's gone. He died for our sin. So why are you holding on to it? It's gone. Stop holding. What are you holding on to it for? God forgave you. It's not going to determine whether you get into heaven or... I mean, some things, but your past is not one of them if you live right today. And if you gave your life to Jesus. If you are a believer. So, I wanted to tell you about all this crap that goes on with me. But I'm the happiest I've ever been in my life. I really am. I am so blessed. And the more I read, the more I get it. All those years I wasted so much time. So much time. I don't want you to waste 20 years. That's what I did. I lost friends, family, loved ones. Because they couldn't handle the truth. And when I got sick, everybody split. Couldn't handle it. Because I was just about dead. And I was always the life of the party. Yeah, Gina's here, because I was a busting ball buster. Eh? I was the busting balls. I used to say that all the time. Go busting my balls over here, eh? Oh, God forgive me. me. Sorry, church. Sorry. Sorry. Well, listen. Step parenting is next. I want to hear from some step parents now. I know all about step parenting, and I know there's thousands of you out there, and ooh wee, is that a topic? I feel like step parenting is like Rodney Dangerfield. Like, I get no respect. You get no respect anymore. Because that's the way it is. Crap. That's funny. But, yeah. So, step parenting 101. Woo! Talk about the joys. And some stats and, I might even have somebody do a live interview. Listen, I want to ask you a favor. This is serious before I go. My friend Eric, one of the homeless guys, he's been missing for 4 or 5 days now. Please go on Rising Above the River on Facebook. Rising Above the River. His picture's there. And contact information. Please go on there. We have the police out looking for him. We're scared to death. This man is a wonderful man. So please, could you do that? And could you share it? I mean, everybody just share till it goes around everywhere. God, please pray for Eric that we find him. Okay? Thanks for listening tonight, guys. How do we do it? Hey, you guys, subscribe, like, and share for me so we can get everybody help. Remember, your story, somebody else is holding that story in too. Let's help everybody. Okay, guys. Peace. Love. I love you. I'm praying for you. Rising Above the River, Facebook. Look at his picture. Share it. And I'll see you next week. Step parenting. So, I love you. Ciao.